Okay, the Middle East is on fire. Let's break down exactly what's happening.
Yep, a new war has officially kicked off. The US and Israel just launched a huge joint operation against Iran.
And this was the direct order that kicked everything off just last Friday, Operation Epic Fury.
So what's the official goal? To completely neutralize Iran's military. The president laid out a four-part plan.
They're targeting missile sites, the Navy, their nuclear program, and their ability to fund regional terrorists.
And get this, the US claims 49 senior Iranian leaders were killed in just the first few hours. But the messaging here seems mixed. Officially, it's not about regime change, but the president urged protesters to topple it.
And you better believe this wasn't a one-sided fight. Iran's retaliation was swift and it was widespread.
Iranian missiles slammed into Israel, with one attack killing 9 civilians in a single town alone.
Meanwhile, drones targeted the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh and also hit critical Saudi oil fields.
And incredibly, even huge tourist hubs like Dubai saw iconic hotels get hit by Iranian munitions.
And the list goes on. Other Gulf nations were also hit in a really broad, coordinated counterattack.
So you can see how this is spiraling, and the consequences are absolutely devastating across the region.
The Pentagon has now confirmed a tragic number. At least 6 American service members have been killed.
And in a truly tragic mistake, adding to the chaos, 3 U.S. jets were downed by friendly fire.
This just captures the absolute terror for ordinary people who are caught right in the middle of this.
As a result, the State Department put out an urgent warning. Americans need to evacuate 14 different countries.
So, why should you care about this if you're thousands of miles away? Well, that all comes down to money.
The economic threat really centers on this one tiny but absolutely vital maritime choke point.
How vital? Nearly 20% of the entire world's oil supply passes right through here. 20%?
And now, Iran is threatening to completely shut it down, which is causing total panic in energy markets.
And here's the result you'll feel at the pump. The national average for gas has topped $3.
And it looks like this is far from over. In fact, the conflict might be about to intensify.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio is basically signaling that a major escalation could be on the horizon.
So with the war expanding and the global costs just piling up, we're all left with one huge question. What comes next?